WWE exclusive news. Subscribe to our channel to get daily WWE breaking news and analysis through voice. Listen to the news and let us know what kind of news you want in the comments. Let's get started. Only one obvious outcome for John Cena versus Brock Lesnar, says veteran Vince Russo. The wrestling world has been buzzing with speculation once again as the possibility of John Cena stepping into the ring against Brock Lesnar dominates headlines. This is not just another dream match being tossed around. It is a clash that carries history, legacy, and a sense of unfinished business. And when someone like Vince Russo, one of wrestling's most outspoken veterans, weighs in on the subject, the debate grows even louder. His claim is simple, yet bold. If this match happens, there is only one outcome that makes sense. The history that defines two icons. The rivalry between John Cena and Brock Lesnar is not just about two superstars colliding. It is about eras colliding, philosophies colliding, and the WWE universe being shaken to its core. Cena came to define an entire generation of wrestling fans with his never give up mantra, his charisma, and his role as the face of the company. Lesnar, on the other hand, is the destroyer, the once-in-a-lifetime athlete who left WWE, conquered the world of legitimate fighting, and returned to impose his dominance like no one before him. Every meeting between these two has felt larger than life, from the early battles that showed Cena trying to rise as a main event star to the infamous SummerSlam match where Lesnar suplexed Cena into near oblivion. The narrative has always been about the beast overwhelming the hero. Each of those moments still play in the memories of fans when discussions of WWE's most brutal matches are brought up. Vince Russo's bold opinion. For Vince Russo, there is nothing left to analyze when it comes to the booking of a Cena versus Lesnar match. In his eyes, Lesnar simply has to win. To him, Lesnar is not just another star who comes and goes. He is a unique attraction, a once-in-a-generation phenomenon who carries the aura of legitimacy that no one else on the roster possesses. Cena, as beloved and respected as he is, no longer represents the present or future of WWE. He represents nostalgia, memories, and legacy. Russo believes that putting Cena over Lesnar now would not just be unrealistic, it would be damaging. Lesnar's mystique as an unstoppable force is what makes him valuable to WWE even after all these years. Taking that away for the sake of a feel-good moment would, in Russo's eyes, be a mistake. The power of storytelling. Professional wrestling thrives on storytelling, and this rivalry is perhaps the clearest example of that. On one side stands Cena, the eternal babyface who fought against odds his entire career. On the other stands Lesnar, the monster heel who thrives on inflicting punishment. The beauty of their clash lies in the simplicity of this dynamic. Fans rally behind Cena not because he always wins, but because he keeps fighting. Fans fear and respect Lesnar because of how effortlessly he dismantles opponents. Russo's argument hinges on the belief that for the story to remain powerful, the monster cannot be slain by someone who has already transitioned into part-time status. The beast must remain the beast. But could Cena pull off a shock? But while Russo insists there is only one outcome, wrestling history is filled with moments where the impossible became reality. Cena has made a career out of overcoming the odds. From slamming giants to defeating legends, his greatest strength has always been his resilience. A victory over Lesnar at this stage of his career would undoubtedly create one of the most emotional and unforgettable moments in WWE history. The question becomes whether WWE wants to book with logic or with sentiment. Logic says Lesnar should win to keep his aura alive. Sentiment says Cena could use one final monumental triumph as a farewell gift to his loyal fan base. The business factor. Beyond the storytelling lies the cold truth of business. Lesnar still sells as a major draw for big events. His mere presence guarantees attention from both wrestling fans and mainstream audiences who remember his dominance in UFC. Cena, while still a global star, is now more associated with Hollywood than WWE. From a long-term perspective, WWE has far more to gain by keeping Lesnar strong than by giving Cena another victory. Russo emphasizes this point in his analysis. In his mind, WWE must protect its investment in Lesnar's credibility. Having Lesnar fall to Cena would provide a temporary burst of fan excitement, but could strip away the long-term value of having a seemingly unbeatable beast incarnate ready for future clashes with current and rising stars. The fans speak. Among fans, the debate rages on. Many agree with Russo that Lesnar must remain untouchable, arguing that his dominance is part of what makes his matches so exciting. Others believe that fans deserve to see their hero Cena get one last epic win over the man who brutalized him in the past. Social media is filled with fantasy booking ideas, from steel cage matches to no-holds-barred wars, each trying to create a scenario where both men can shine without damaging the other's aura. Legacy at stake. The legacy of Cena and Lesnar is already cemented. Cena will always be remembered as the face of WWE for more than a decade, a 16-time champion who stood tall as the ultimate role model. Lesnar will always be remembered as the beast who redefined what dominance looked like inside a wrestling ring. But if these two were to clash one more time, the result would not just add another chapter, it could serve as the epilogue. For Cena, it could be the final hurrah. For Lesnar, it could be the ultimate statement that his aura will never fade. Vince Russo stands that there is only one obvious outcome for John Cena versus Brock Lesnar is logical and controversial. Logical because Lesnar's dominance has been his defining trait. Controversial because wrestling is built on emotion, shock, and the unexpected. If the match happens, WWE will have to decide whether to follow Russo's logic or to create one final unforgettable moment for their loyal fan base. Either way, when Cena and Lesnar share the ring, the world will watch, knowing history is about to be written once again. Thanks for watching Fights, your front row seat to every comeback, and like, share, and subscribe to never miss WWE's breaking news and the next big fight updates.